Looking for the best smoker for your barbecue? In this video, we'll break down the top smokers available, whilst comparing them for price versus performance. Before we get started with our video detailing the best smokers on the market, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting off at number 1, we have the Traeger Lil Tex Elite 34. From assembly to maintenance to actual smoking, the Traeger Grills Elite 34 is made to be simple. The company is known for building high-quality products, and this model is no exception. In fact, we're willing to say it's quite possibly the best barbecue smoker under $1,000. If you're looking for versatility, don't skip over this one. With 6-in-1 cooking capabilities, you can barbecue, grill, smoke, roast, braise, or bake your way to a happy stomach. We love that it uses wood pellet to grill, which not only tastes better, but makes for a lower cancer risk than charcoal grilling. In addition, it produces less ash and mess. Rather than having to stand and flip over your food, true convection cooking will cook them all the way through. With a whopping 646 square inches of cooking surface, you can hold up to 6 chickens, 9 racks of ribs, over 30 hot dogs, or 20 hamburgers. That's a lot of food. We'd recommend this one if you're planning on cooking for friends and family at get-togethers or parties for this very reason. If you're a beginner in this world, you'll love how easy and straightforward operation is. Add in wood pellets, press on, turn the dial to smoke, and you're all set in 10 minutes for takeoff. Even during colder weather, the temperature remains quite consistent, not varying more than 15 degrees. The durable steel construction will ensure it holds up well to rain and other potentially harsh weather, so you'll have delicious treats no matter what comes your way. The only potential downside for us was that it lacks a trap to open and drain pellets if you want to use a different pellet type. Other than that, we absolutely loved it. At number 2, we have the Camp Chef Woodwind SG-24. One of the best pellet smokers under $1,000, the Camp Chef Woodwind SG-24 pellet grill infuses food with a savory wood-grilled taste, unmatched by few. Not only that, but they've included an array of other features that are sure to improve your grilling experience and take your dishes to a whole new level. Thanks to the convection design, there's no need to keep flipping your steaks, unless you want those grill marks on both sides. Heat is always circulating and reaches every part of the interior. Grill, smoke, bake, roast, braise, and barbecue all your favorites on the grill. The large temperature range goes from 160 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can do whatever you want. With an enormous 811 square inches of cooking surface area, you'll be able to feed the entire neighborhood. The rack also splits in half and slides to the sides, which gives easy, safe access to the grates below. Even more convenient is that you can remove the smaller racks from the smoker and slide them into your dishwasher. It doesn't get much easier than that. We are a bit biased towards pellet grills, due to the fact that they taste better in our opinion and are also healthier for you. This one is built to last, with thick legs that won't easily get knocked over by the wind or by your neighbor who's had one too many Coors. It will also hold up well against cold and rainy weather, so you can keep it outside without worry. The downsides? The sear diffuser gate warped pretty easily. At number 3, we have the Weber Smoky Mountain Cooker 22-inch smoker. With almost 40 years of experience, Weber is another well-reputable company pushing out products made to last. The iconic design of the Smoky Mountain hasn't changed much over the years, because it works. Made with porcelain enameled steel, it's made to retain heat well, while providing a consistent smoke. Not only is it durable, but it's beautiful, making it an easy conversation piece. Another excellent unit for the beginner smoker, you'll be able to get started right away. The charcoal door makes it quick and simple to add in more charcoal, while making sure the fire is ideal. The silicone grommet lets you put in a temperature probe to keep tabs on the meal without drilling in unsightly holes or closing the lid on the probe wire. These may seem like small details, but they make a big difference in the user experience. Want to take things even further? Check out the iGrill 2 app-connected thermometers. These let you check on your food through the convenience of your smartphone, so you can hang out and enjoy the party without having to slave over the grill the entire time. While this was definitely one of our favorites, it wasn't perfect. First off, we didn't enjoy the fact that the lid isn't hinged. This means you have to lift the lid off entirely. However, you can purchase a hinge if you'd like. In addition, the charcoal door could definitely be a bit more solid, rather than leaking some heat and smoke out. Ultimately though, it's one of the best budget products out there, and you really do get a lot for your money. At number 4, we have the Grills ZPG-7002B. If you thought a 6-in-1 was really something special, check out the 8-in-1 Grills ZPG-7002B. The wood fire pellet grill lets you grill, obviously, smoke, bake, roast, sear, braise, barbecue, and char grill to your heart's content. Using an upgraded temperature control system, you can set it anywhere from 180 to 450 degrees Fahrenheit to cook all of your dinner the way you want. Like the others, you don't have to sit staring at your grill. You can go enjoy the company of your guests and let the smoker do the work. The electronic auto-start ignition, digital temperature control, LED temperature readouts, and more make it great whether you're an absolute beginner or seasoned pro. The waste oil collector makes cleanup easy and, more importantly, safe. The locking caster wheels mean you can simply move the grill from place to place without having to lug it or drag it around the yard. With a grilling surface area of 700 square inches, it's not the largest, but it's definitely up there. You'll be able to feed at least 10 people at once, if not more. Fan-forced convection cooking always makes sure heat is circulated perfectly, eliminating the need for a rotisserie, as well as making your cooking abilities more versatile. The only real con for us was the fact that the pellet hopper made it a bit difficult to change out pellets. To do so, you must remove them by hand, and the grate makes it hard to get at all of them. At number 5, we have the Oklahoma Joe's Highland Reverse Flow Smoker. This guy named Joe, from Oklahoma, offers 6 different models here, but our personal favorite was the Highland Reverse Flow. The name comes from the included reverse flow technology, which essentially pushes the smoke around to flow over the meat and back again, before coming out through the chimney. What this does is give the food even smoking and temperature. The best offset smoker under $1,000 is also a great option if you're looking to get the best bang for your buck. While it's excellent for just about any experience level, we really liked it for the fact that it's a high-quality entry-level product. If you're looking to enter the smoking world but are feeling a bit intimidated, pick this one up. It's visually attractive and looks and operates like the beast it is. The entire unit is made of steel, including the wheels. While this definitely makes for a sturdy smoker, it makes for a heavy one too, up to almost 200 pounds in fact. While it includes heavy-duty rollers, it's not going to be all that simple moving it around. Assembly is also pretty grueling when you compare it to others on our list, and will take you about an hour with 2 people. Overall, if you're looking for a good budget product that's going to give you a nice smoky taste with consistent heat, then don't skip the Oklahoma Joe. However, know that you will probably want to put some more money into it if you want it to be perfect. And for our last pick at number 6, we have the MASTERBUILT GS40. If there ever comes a time when you have to feed a small village of people, or let's say an army of hungry friends, there aren't too many options out there. What is available, however, is the MASTERBUILT GS40 propane smoker. We'll admit that the other products on our list were pretty generous in grilling space, but when you compare them to the insane 1,300 square inches of space this beauty features, it's practically nothing. With 4 chrome-coated smoking racks to smoke up to 100 pounds of food, you'll practically be your own restaurant. With the push-button ignition and gas controls, no matter what your experience level is, you can operate it without worry. You'll be able to get it started in just seconds, thanks to the convenience built in. The legs add height to make cooking nice and easy without having to bend down, causing discomfort in your back and neck. A built-in temperature gauge makes sure you always know how your food is being cooked and to adjust accordingly. The temperature stayed very consistent throughout, even in cold weather. Food is always perfectly smoked and juicy, thanks to the adjustable air damper and water bowl to keep your eats packed with flavor. The only thing we felt wasn't great here was the assembly process, which was a bit daunting. However, once that's done with, you'll have an amazing smoker for all to enjoy. So that sums up our top smokers of 2019. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have a great day.